Hi guys, Franz here, welcome back to another episode of Clash Royale. Today we are going to look at a couple of battles that I did with this deck. It's a TRIFECTA deck. It's not? Well, what the fuck? But I'm guessing that this is a TRIFECTA deck. I've heard Hawk, Valkyrie, Poison is a TRIFECTA deck. I basically put some things behind it. I'm not going to go into any of this because we already know what this is for. Basically, I'm using the Goblin Barrel because I actually like the Goblin Barrel, you know, and I just had to fill some things up. And as you can see, I don't really have much to counter small troops except for the arrows. And F-Spot isn't really that big on this deck either, so that's why the minions are here. And yeah, we are going to look at some, I think, two wins and one loss, so I'll see you guys in the first battle. So we're here, and now we are going against this Arabian guy, I guess, and he is using pretty much the same deck as me, except for some things, you know? So he's going for the hog ride and he doesn't know what to do, he's wasting his energy, and as you can see, there he goes. I already knew you had the minion horde or something, so I decided to go for the poison and get some extra damage in. Arrows right on top of the Goblin Barrel. I already was predicting a Goblin Barrel, to be honest, so I saw the Goblin Barrel and I was like, hop. There it goes. So back against the Prince. Don't have as much for the Prince, to be honest, but as you can see, Pekka could kill him easily with the tower being on his side, and he just goes down right there. So that was pretty much useless to put that skeleton army right there for Pekka that was going down by the tower itself. So Valkyrie right in the middle, kills them all, gets some damage off herself, unfortunately, but that doesn't matter. So Valkyrie against Valkyrie, I really have low level rares now I think about it. But as you can see, Valkyrie kills my Valkyrie, minions go in here. Did he go for the arrows? No, he went for his own minion horde, so I decided to go for the poison here, just to kill them all, because otherwise my tower would take some damage. And here he goes again with the useless Goblin Barrel, decides to put him behind the tower this time, but I just basically already put the tower like in the middle of the arrow spot and just it kills everything around it, so it doesn't really matter if you place it right next to the tower or somewhere else. So I think I was going with the Valkyrie against... no. Oh. So I'm not sure what he did here. I think he was predicting that I was going to do the minions, but I didn't. So here I got to push off at both lanes. And as you can see, he was focusing on the right lane but not the left lane, and that's where he went wrong. So minions here to counter the entire skeleton army quite easily, so he goes with his own minions, which are of course level 8, so one level higher. So here I decided to go with the arrows, and yeah, there were the Goblin Barrel right in the corner this time, but I already wasted my arrows, so I decided, why not just take a hit or two, you know? And mirror Goblin Barrel, I'm not sure why he did this for him, maybe he has to do something. So weird poison spell right there. Alright, is almost getting the tower down, skeleton army is coming back, Valkyrie right in the middle again. Minions on the other side, arrows on top of that. All I have to do right now is just get a Goblin Barrel up there and see what he can actually do against it. And he couldn't, because as you can see, he put a Goblin Barrel on top of my Goblin Barrel and he was already too late. So Hog Rider goes in right here. I didn't even saw I spawned it, to be honest. So here comes the Valkyrie and the Prince killing those guys, and I already said good game right here, I think. Did I? Yeah, because it was already too late. He got off a small push, but that's about it. There's nothing more he could do. So I decided to give him a cry face back because he decided to give me one at the beginning. I won with a 1-0. It was a good battle though, even though he didn't do all too well. So I'll see you in the next battle. So alright, I admit I didn't really have a lot of wins with this deck, to be honest, but that doesn't really matter because I still have fun. You know, as you can see, I'm back in Arena 6. I dropped 300 trophies in the last couple of days. He just had to go with the Goblin Barrel. There was a lot of people pushing with the Goblin Barrel when I did this. Mirror Goblin Barrel, second guy that does this. I think he had to like get in between or something, like he just had to scroll down to where he wanted to be going or something. And yeah, here he comes with the bomb tower, Prince gets it down, but unfortunately the barbarians kill him, so I decided to go with the minions right here. And he decided to go with the arrows, I think, just to get the minions down. And I just let him get some damage off on my tower, because I was trying to get something on it, but I didn't have anything, you know. The Valkyrie was just going down if I would try to do that. So Hog Rider in the back. I really have rare, low level rares, I guess, because level 4, as you can see, and that's about it. So Hog Rider pushes the Valkyrie. This is where the TRIFECTA deck comes in quite heavy, as you can see. So I did get some decent damage off at that tower, and I'm still doing some damage. I just decided to let the level 1 thing go because I didn't have anything to counter it, and it was gone quite easy. So I'm not sure what I want to do here. You basically go for 10. I didn't know he had the Sparky at this point yet, because he's still preserving that. And as you can see, he's putting the Sparky right up front. So what I was doing, putting the minions on top of them. P.E.K.K.A dives to the Sparky, of course. Bomb Tower doesn't know that the minions are there for some reason, even though he's sitting higher as them. But yeah, that's just how the Bomb Tower works. Splash damage, but no air troops. So here, what was he planning on doing? I'm not sure anymore. So I put the Valkyrie in the back to start a push here, and here he comes with the Goblin Barrel right on top of my Valkyrie. And I decided to go with the arrows for some reason, because I didn't want to take any more damage. I think that's why I did it. So Poison Spell, this was a quality Poison Spell for me, to be honest, because I did get all the things. And as you can see, Hog Rider pushes the Valkyrie again, and this is where things started to get a little tricky for him, and I was wasting Alex. I was looking at how far the tower went down, but apparently that wasn't supposed to be the case. I shouldn't have done that, let's just keep it as that. So I'm getting a ton of damage in here. P.E.K.K.A and Valkyrie incoming together with the Prince. Prince is going to push both of them to the tower. Unfortunately, places the Bomb Tower again. Bomb Tower goes down quite easily. Valkyrie and Poison, of course, that's where the Trifecta deck is best at. So as you can see, he's almost done here. We're going in overtime, and here another Elixir waste of mine. He also had an Elixir waste here, as you can see. So overtime, Golden Barrel, win, done. Oh no, oh wait, oops, that was a little mistake on my end. So Poison, and here's where he went down. So I was like counting down because my tower was going down quite easily as well. So I really wanted to do something against it, but Poison did all the damage that I had to do. Decided to give him a little thumbs up, like good game over here. I'm quite busy with the smileys lately, but at the end, not at the beginning. So I'll be back when I am having walls now. Okay, so when you are facing a Witch Musketeer deck, you are already like, okay, so what's up with this deck? And then I saw the Sparky coming in, and it was level 2, and I was like, a level 8 and has a level 2 Sparky, he has to pay, otherwise he's extremely lucky. And yeah, I decided to go with the P.E.K.K.A here. Witch comes in, Musketeer comes down there, with Goblin Barrel right on top of him, and as you can see, Barbarian gets spawned right there. Decided to go with the Poison Spell just to kill them all, or kill most of them. Prince right at the back, unfortunately didn't kill the Witch, well they did kill everything. This actually went quite well, to be honest, at first. But then, yeah, the Sparky came in, because I didn't know he had Sparky at this point. He was also having a Giant that I did not see all too much, to be honest. I mean, I pushed more with the Giant than whatever he was. But he decided to give me a well played here. I didn't give him anything, because he was going with Sparky. I didn't know he had the Sparky at this point just yet, but he was planning on doing it. And as you can see, I start a push with the P.E.K.K.A here. And he decides to go with the Sparky on the right side. What? Oh, he did it with the... Oh, I did not... I keep forgetting sometimes, sorry guys. So I decided to push on both lanes here because I couldn't do anything to defend myself, because there was nothing to defend with. But now I saw the Sparky and the Witch coming up, and I didn't have my P.E.K.K.A. So what could I do? I couldn't do anything. So what I just did is poison them all. And that's about all I could do. So here comes the Goblin Barrel, Sparky annihilates them. I'm not sure on how to counter Sparky yet, especially not with the decks I'm making, so that's a little of a pity for me. So here he comes with his Giant, still being alive. I'm trying to do the best I can. He's just saving up energy because he's getting some extra damage off. Here he comes with the Barbarians again, or was it the Musketeer? Musketeer first, then the Barbarians right on top of the Prince to counter his charge. And yeah, two of the Barbarians actually die, but the other two Barbarians actually come against me. So here I decided to go for a small push at the right tower. Arrows come on too late, unfortunately, or a little too late. So here's where I started to make things equally again, or almost. I decided to poison his poison and everything that was on it, because there was a little too much going on at my tower. Decided to go with the P.E.K.K.A on top of the Musketeer and everything, you know, but he decided to counter the Giant, so P.E.K.K.A goes down right there. but he's oh, he survived. Oh, I think it was because I placed the Valkyrie on top of him. So I was being very busy with defending, while he was actually just saving up his energy once more. So Sparky is going to annihilate, or before we went into overtime, I actually decided to arrow him, so I could try and see if I can get his left tower down. Unfortunately, Sparky annihilates the Goblin Barrel, otherwise I would have won this actually. So here I just decided to go, you know, I wanted to scroll down back to my Goblin Barrel and show them that I can actually still win this, but I didn't have a Goblin Barrel, I didn't have anything. So what I wanted to do, I poisoned this all, you know, it worked, but I got annihilated by Sparky in the end anyway. And yeah, second Sparky was coming in actually, so I decided to give him a little thumbs up here, like GG. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode here. So you can use this deck, it's on my, I'm not sure if it's on my thing, on my like where it shows, but as you can see right here, looks nice, it works mostly. Of course, against some decks, yeah, it has a little bit of a pity, like if you go against a giant balloon deck, you need to have the minions on top of the damn balloon and not on the giant, because if you put the minions too early, then they will focus on the giant. That's the problem. Because balloon always comes after the giant. Everything always comes after the giant, because giant is the tank right now. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode here. Leave a like if you did, and I hope to see you all again next episode here. Bye bye!